I'll put these cards back in the box while I'm waiting. Oh. Hi. Morning. Or evening here. Let me get these out. Well, I don't know if anyone's seen hey, you're here, but it says no viewers. I've just watched oops, what did I say it was called? Upside Down. Really good. I know you said you watched Hellboy, I think. I need to see the new one. I like the Hellboy films. All my cards are muddled up. Might as well pull one in a bit. Just thought I'd come on for a quick chat to see what I've just seen, because it's fresh and I like doing this. Like I said, it's all there. Same old, nothing new under the sun, but it's good. Like I say, creative the way they put it out. That's what I like to see. Same old story. But let me sort these cards out 1 second. 2 viewers. See, I don't think people get notifications anymore. Can't think why. Yeah, strange experience. First time ever watching a violent movie when I laughed through it. It's funny actually, because Infinity Wars, it's always the fight scenes that I'm like, yes! But they were quite funny as well. Right, let's see. Right. These are right way. Usually I'm crying, cringing in the book. Yeah, exactly. So I might as well pull a card in when I've done. So that's why I'm just going to carry on and do this chat, because whoever comes in, I'll have to watch it after if they're not getting notifications or whatever. And it's Bank Holiday Monday as well, so people are most likely out doing stuff or whatever. But I am about to watch something called, I'm on a bit of a movie buff. I need to watch, you do need to watch Aquaman, see what you see. Just come across a film on Netflix called Glass. It's about people who think they've got superhuman hero powers. Now, funny that, because there's a lot to do with comics like Marvel and us, I think. Sounds a bit batshit crazy, but there you go. I've just been laughing at this film because it mentioned water again. And I was like, So, my little spin on this was, if I can remember it, I've written some notes down, not that ever makes a difference, but anyway, it was called Upside Down World. It was about gravity. What's that? And there was 2 people. Are you ready for this? One was called Adam and one was called Eden. Or Eve. But the girl was called Eden and the boy was called Adam. Adam was from the down world. Eden was from the up top world. There was 2 worlds. You know, that separation thing going on again. You know, as above, so below. 2 worlds. Yeah, we have those powers. Oh, yes, we do. 2 worlds. The up tops were the rich ones, you know. And the down world was the poor ones. A bit like us, you know. So I saw that as the top world was the elites at the top of the pyramids, those that have lots of money, and the down world, us at the bottom, hi Mark, were the poorer ones, because what they did in this movie, I was like, oh yeah, like I said, nothing new under the sun. What did I write down? It said at the beginning, gravity, they say, you can't fight it. He says in it, I say, love can. Because love conquers all, doesn't it? Yeah. In the dark times, in the down world, in the dark times, which looks like post, is that right? Post industrial. It looked a bit like that dark, like it used to be, and smoggy and stuff. But in the top world, it was all, nice with new technology. In the yeah, it's really, really good. So, what does it say? It said, here in the down below our world, we steal, I think it said universe or something, metal from the up top world to heat our homes and survive, risking everything, even our lives, because the up top world, the richer world, guess what they did? You ready for this? It said, giant corporations in the up top world created to take cheap oil from the down below world and sell it back to us, like they do. But it says, overpriced electricity we can't afford. Yeah, overpriced everything, because oil is a product of what did they say, petrol or whatever isn't a product of oil, and it's free anyway, but it's like the oil, whatever it is, I get mixed up. But basically that's what they do, they make stuff and give it us dearer so we can't afford it, and they get it for free. They've got loads of money anyway. But it was really good because I drew it like that. There's the top world, the top class, the elites, and there's the bottom world, us at the bottom. And it was two worlds, like I said. You could look up and we could see their world, their land, their houses, everything, but upside down. They could look down, looking down on us. That's why we're the down world. And they could see us. But the two must never meet, really, because it doesn't work, because we couldn't get off gravity, whatever you call it, to get to them, and they couldn't get to us. But in the film, it's a bit like a modern version of Romeo and Juliet. This lad goes up a mountain, and a girl goes up the mountain, and they connect, and he sort of wraps a piece of string, rope round her, pulls her down, and they end up having, when they're teenagers, falling in love. But then something happens, I won't tell you what in case you watch it, and she forgets and stuff. And in the end, he meets her, but when he goes to work for the, he's making this face cream. Sorry to spoil it. If you don't want to listen, don't. But don't watch it anyway, because you'll still see it. He makes a face cream, right? An anti-aging face cream. And it only lasts so long, but he gets took to a big corporation where they want his idea so he can go and work for them. And when he goes into the offices to work on his anti-aging cream, that'll make a lot of money. Because it takes away wrinkles and everything and gravity, and it makes you look young again. He's in his little office cubicle, but when he looks up, there's the top world, and there's other people working in their offices, so it is really weird, like mirrored, And he makes friends with a guy in the top world who's quite good, because most of them, or the elites there, they're not very good. And what it's showing is, what happens is, they nick our ideas, because we're the creative ones in the down below world, because they can't create, as we know, we're the creators. And they want to steal his idea, so they get the money, and he's left poor, because the rich get rich and the poor get poorer. They steal the ideas and make out it's them that did it, and then the others just get thrown to the side when they've been done, or killed or whatever, because they take it as their ideas, so they get richer, we get poorer. But they don't actually get his idea in the end, because he doesn't give the formula away. But the formula actually makes them be able to... because he does a lot of things in there where he can actually go to the top world by putting weights on him, but he burns with the gravity or whatever it is. But his actual formula for the face cream makes it like sort of anti-gravity or whatever you want to call it, where he can be with her and she can be with him. Yeah, so they come together, because there's that thing of the male and the female coming together again. They were separated because one was in a top world and one was in a bottom world. And some little kids do say at the end, oh, the top world is paradise, isn't it? And he's like, no. He said, but they're really rich and it's paradise. And he's like, no, you don't really want to, as we know, if you want to be an elite or be a mega rich Hollywood star, you've got to sell your soul to the devil. So no, it's not what you think it is. We're the creators. It was showing that they don't create. They steal all the ideas off us, which this is what happens in real life. Yeah, this is what happens in real life. They steal off us, the downworlders, and the jealous as well, because when we find love or we connect to people, we're real. Because they're so rich, they don't know if people are friends with them because they're rich, if a woman or a man gets in a relationship with them because they've got the money. Whereas it's just like, we're just real when we haven't got loads of money. If anyone gets what I'm saying, you can see the story behind it. Yes, we see it, exactly. So we see all this, they put it in films, so you just think it's not real, but it was to do with, at the end, obviously, they get together, and it says at the end, there's probably some bits I've missed out, so I'm just going to, but you can see it yourself. Oh, and by the way, the formula in his thing was pink bees that make pink honey, that it says at the beginning, the most things he loved in the world was model airplanes, I was like, and flying pancakes, because his auntie made them fly with pink honey from pink bees, because these bees took pollen from both worlds, the upside down and the top world. Adrenochrome, that's exactly what I thought when he was making this face cream. But I also saw the thing of, they take our ideas for them, throw aside the person who invented it, a bit like Tesla, lied about Tesla, and make it out as if they're, so it makes them rich and makes us poorer. They get all the credit for it, and the person who designed it, made it, created it, doesn't really get that much, so that was all there. It said when they met each other, they had to climb higher and higher into the higher cloud, past the cloud line. Waters above, waters below. One of the ingredients his friend helped him out in the top world said, he said, how did you do it? Because one of the top world guys came to the bottom world, which you normally can't do, and he said, water. I thought, here we go again. Water. We are 90% water, and combined up and lower, the top and the bottom, version with hyper infusion, it made this thing possible. She was pregnant at the end with 2 twins, and she could be in the lower worlds then, because of something, I think it was being pregnant helped to do that. 2 worlds coming together yet again, because that's what they wanted. 2 opposites coming together, the divine and the feminine again, the male and the female again. It said also, Adam and Eve united. There was a repercussion of uniting. They didn't know what it would be, but it was that our love would forever alter the course of history. Our love for humanity is altering is going to alter the course of history. Because this is the greatest story ever told, if you know what I'm going on about with Q. That's what people will be looking at. That's what I see. This film came out in 2012. 2012. You know what started going on in 2012? What else did I write? Oh, they also said when he was twins. When he was making the face cream, the big up tops, because it was a corporation, and it was called, what was the corporation called? Intergender or something. What film? Upside Down it's called. It's really, really good. It was called Trans World. Yeah, I was like, Oh, and the guy said in it also the guy from the top world who was friends with the guy from the bottom world said, see, people have a funny way of saying things here. Anything or anyone different is frowned upon. we are frowned upon. If we say anything different that doesn't go for the system, we're frowned upon and seen as mad. So it's like, ha ha ha. No, you can't make this up. That's what I mean. You can't make it up. A bit like Q says, you can't. No, nothing's a coincidence. It's called trans world. The world up above is called trans world. What the frig is it called trans world for? What? I was like, So, also, because she had an accident and she forgot him for a little while, Eden forgot Adam for a little while. She forgot him. She got split. She had an accident when she was a teenager and can't remember, but she goes to sort of like High Fifth. She goes to sort of like Anonymous for Dreaming thing in the top world, and she says she has these dreams, but she can't remember if they're real or not. But she feels something is missing. Yeah, Adam's missing, the male, and he's missing her, and she has to remember that remembering thing again. She does remember in the end, because it's all about balance. They had to be together. So that was great. The floor that he went to meet her on when he could withstand their world was number 7, floor 7. He went in a lift and it pinged on 7. I thought, there's 7 again, following me around everywhere. The cream, the face cream that they're making, because this is what the big corporations do, someone said, are we going to make one for the down world? And they went, oh yeah, it'll be a cheaper one, but it won't last as long, because the elites get all the face creams that makes them look younger, adrenochrome, but we're just getting the ones that we have to buy at extortionate prices that don't work that long and never will, because they want us buying and consuming, because that's what the big corporations do. It isn't strong and it doesn't last. No, it wouldn't, would it? But theirs does. Yeah, theirs does. Ours doesn't, because we have to keep buying and spending our money while they all sit in the rich, big mansions, So that's what I saw. And at the end, because their love came together, Adam and Eden, everywhere was beautiful again, with lovely green lush things growing up the buildings of the top world and the bottom world, because they obviously came together and united, and people could come down and people could go up, and it was equal, not we're at the top and we're rich and we get rich and you get poorer, because that's what's been going on. It was brilliant. So I would advise you to go and watch Upside Down. It was brilliant. Corporations, but like I said, the up world is the elites. The rich get rich and the poor get poor. And I've just said, if you've just come in, it shows you that they take our ideas. You can go there and work for them, but you're not allowed to take your ideas back, because they take it off you. And then they advertise it in their trans world, because that's what it's called, trans world, and they get all the goodies. They get rich and we get poorer. Because we're the creators, they can't create. A bit like what Q says, That's why the Democrats on that side, the proper evil ones, can't make a joke or nothing, and they're not funny. A bit like that Michelle Wolf, on our side's absolutely hilarious. We can do the greatest memes in the whole wide world because we're funny. And we create stuff, and they just haven't got a funny bone in them, have they? At all. Nope. Because they're dead inside. Oi, 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 where we go 1 week? Whoa, way, Q's in the house. Brilliant. Yay. That's your, profile name. Exactly, where we go 1 week, but where are you from? From the UK? Are we starting to wake up in the UK yet? I know there's some of us that are. We need a slumber party, watch movies and trip out laughing. Oh my god, yeah. Oh my god, that'd be so good. Can you imagine? Nice, Dolly, I'm amazing stuff today. Brilliant, amazing stuff. I just saw that film popped up and I thought, Upside Down, what's this about? There's another 1/5 called, I just told Sweet C called, which one did I just mention? Glass on Netflix. I'm watching that in a bit. That's about people thinking they've got superhuman powers like heroes out of comics. I'm like, not because we have. People are going to think that's batshit crazy, but comics mean a lot. And that guy who died, who did was it the Spider-Man comics? They mean a lot, the comics. And it was talking about 90% water in the Upside Down world 5th, because we know water's more than, it's a lot of power with us, and you know how Dr. Emoto works with it, and it's more than people realise. No wonder they put fluoride in water to decalcify our pineal gland and do all the crappy stuff to our body. When water is, why were the pyramids needing water to conduct. Isn't our body a conductor of our free energy? Oh yeah. Green dress date. Green dress date, yeah. So, I've got my green cardigan over there. Bring spooky stories. I don't do spooky. I don't do horror because, don't forget, those horror films out there, you know, some of the stuff that they do, like, let me think of one really horrible stuff, like, I can't even think, it's in the back of my head, Hostel or something like that. Not that I've watched it. The real folks, that stuff happens, just saying. So I don't want to see things because I know about it, and it's just feeding into that negative, horrible energy. Because then if you like that sort of stuff and you love watching that sort of stuff, you become a bit sensitised to it. Like, that's what they do to sensitise people. So no, I don't do horror, because if you're sensitised to it, if something happened, are you just going to be like, oh well, you know, it's like the movies? No. See, there's two sort of sides in the movie world. You can see it. There's a good side and a bad side, you know. Find it out there as well. But people might think that's batshit crazy, but some of that stuff you think, oh, it's only a horror film, like I've said. No, it's not. Films tell the truth. That shit happens. Epstein's Island, folks. What was that all about? Not just people going over there messing with children and girls. Want to know what they're doing in there? Underground. Not nice people. So I don't watch that shit. No, thank you. No, thank you. Nope. They blocked our energy centres, at least they tried, but when the sun came out, all came loose and kept... Yeah, I was just saying, Fifth, before that video I did the other day of the sun, there were all little orbs around it. I saw someone else filming it the other day, you as well. Activity. There are activities going on. Definitely. Hi. Oh, did you live next to Epstein's Island? Mind you, they brought that down, haven't they? I like Jason and Michael Myers. Yeah, you need to watch Stand Up. I tell you what, you need to watch. A lot of Roseanne Barr from ages ago. Oh, she's still funny now. But yeah, the Upside Down was just brilliant. I loved it. So it was called, like I said, they had, if you've just come in, they had the top world and the down below. We are the down below, is in the world below, that has to buy extortionate energy while they get it all free. They get it from the down world, you know, other countries, and then they give it back to us, but we have to pay loads of money for it when it's free anyway. They get rich and we get poorer, not anymore. But you can see it about the creators that are, like I've just said, who are making things, you know, designing things, coming up with ideas. They take it, because it was called a corporation, and it was called Transworld Corporation. You take your ideas there, but you can't take them back. They take it and get richer with it, you know. So it was all there. It was brilliant, really good. So if you're wondering what that was, yet again, it was Upside Down World. We say just keep trusting, because I swear I've where I've quit purging physically. Thank God I feel it from. Yeah. It's like I said, I've seen the sun with the colours, the rainbow colours around it the other day, little activity going on. And then when I said I saw Aquaman, and you said you came into, I didn't see it, you said about the Taurus, the bull, and I said the thing that came out of the sea in Aquaman was like a bull, sort of looked a bit demonish, but it wasn't. It was on the good side, you know. He was there, woohoo! You know, like you said, like a pet, you know. Doesn't mean that some things look different to us, mean they're bad. It's just if we haven't seen something before, you know. And it said on this film again, they had to go through the cloud line to see what was beyond the clouds, to meet these other people from the top world, you know. But it was sort of saying to me in that film, it's about the above us in the triangle, the elites, you know, taking control of all our lives, using us as slaves, basically, because that's what people were doing. They were working for them, and they weren't letting us have free energy. They had to steal to heat the houses, and, you know, that's what, in the film, they had to steal bits of metal to heat their houses, because They didn't have it all. They had it all in the top world, which is like what Trump said. It's about different classes. They think they're different. They think they're all, and we're all, ooh, you down there, you working class people. We're better than you. You're not better than anyone. You know? You want to put it that way, we're better than you, but really, we all just need to unite because there is good people out there who are higher up that are good. And that's why, what was the other thing the other day? Oh yeah, in Aquaman, I think it was Aquaman, was it Aquaman? Well, Aquaman, and I'll come in chat in a minute, and Guardians of the Galaxy, and I think it was Infinity Wars. It shows you, especially in Guardians of the Galaxy, the girl in it who's green, her father was, I can't remember his name, and Chris Pratt, I can't remember what he plays in it, his dad was the ego in it, and it just shows you his dad was the ego, but who brought him up was Yondu. I can never say what his name is, the blue guy, but he died at the end. But he said, I didn't have to be I might not have been your father, but I'm your daddy. I was like, oh, shows you, and I've said this before, it doesn't matter if you've been brought up in a family that were bad, saying like a family of bloodlines of the elites, like some people think Trump is, or whoever, even the Kennedys, because I'm not saying all the Kennedys were good. By the way, yet again on TV in the UK, they had the Kennedy curse or something on last night. Wonder why they're putting that on. It doesn't mean you have to follow suit. You may do when you're young because it's a bit hard to get out of that, but when you're old enough, it doesn't mean you have to follow suit with what your family traditions were, if you get what I'm saying. Like in those films, didn't have to follow it. He didn't follow his father, the ego. That's what's been in charge. Ooh, Dolly, I want to watch it tonight. Yeah, what? Aquaman or Infinity Wars or what was the other one I just said? Guardians of the Galaxy was brilliant. His father was called Ego. And he could make things, you know, and things would manifest, but it was all ego. It was brilliant. You'll see a lot in that. It was really, 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 really good. All them films, Guardians of the Galaxy, Infinity Wars, what order I watched them in, Aquaman, and then I've just watched Upside Down, and I'm about to watch in a bit, what film did I just say it was? Glass. Just let me read it out for those of you. I'll read it out. Like I said, it's nothing new under the sun, but it's good how they put different movies up with the same thing, but in a different storyline. And some people just go, "Oh, yeah, but it's just a movie." I'm sure I'll get some stupid comment off some normie, you know. Right, Glass. I think it's this one. Bruce Willis is in it. Bruce Willis. Let's see. Hellboy had father, daddy thing. Yeah, JFK Jr. out of the darkness into the light. Exactly. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah. That one. Why is it not? Oh my god. It's crazy because they are not just movies, it's reality. That's what I've said. I've been saying this for ages. Movies are reality. The news on normal TV is false. Not reality. Just because they put it in certain ways, it's like, oh, well, it's just fantasy. It's like, no, it's not. So I'm just trying to. Not that one. See if it's this one. Yeah. security guard, David Bunn, who is Bruce Willis, he's one of the ones back in the day, innit? A bit like Mel Gibson, you know, no shit. Uses his supernatural abilities to track Kevin Wendell Crumb, a disturbed man who has 24 personalities. But I think it's the one that says, why can I not find a write-up on it about being super, they think they've got superhero abilities. Well, we've all got superhero abilities. Haven't we? Anyone else glitch out or get booted? Anyone glitch out or get, what do you mean? I'd have babies. Oh, I ain't having any more babies at my age, Jesus. Let me try again. It's not. Is it that one? Yeah, it's fluoride that dulls our pineal gland down. I've shouted that out enough times, it calcifies it. I drink, this has got water in, I drink distilled. You glitches out, Dolly, maybe because I'm outside. Oh yeah, it probably is because you're outside. Let me try and find it. I just can't get a proper write-up on this. I don't know why. But I'm sure it says... There's regulating force of the super ego. The problem is that something can't find the story, allowing his narrative to say well unbreakable and even split. They had a Right, I really can't find a decent write-up on it. I know it's on Netflix, but I don't know why it just won't come up on, well, on my phone. See if this is a good one. I mean, bigger than anything I've ever been able to even comprehend. It looks really nice. Living waters. Living waters, yeah, and we have living waters in us as well. And above, the living waters, big things in the living waters. Why can't I get a decent... Oh, this is getting on my nerves, this. Oh, wait. Comic book, again. Somebody pray for me, my mum and my cats that we can find a home because we are going to die if we do not in the next... What do you mean? Dr. Song. Brings together the narratives of two of his standout originals, Unbreakable and Split, in one explosive comic book thriller. It's still not giving me a good write-up of what it's about, but I'm sure it said something about people who think they've got superhero powers, you know what I mean? So I will be watching it in a bit and having a look at that. I can't wait. So yeah. Well, really believe it, Dr. Song, and I'm sure you will. Manifestation's very high at the minute. Yeah, you will die to this world and then you'll realise that you have just inherited the whole thing. Keep trusting. Exactly. No fear, just trust. Of course we can survive. If you're thinking we can't, you're in fear. If you're going on about, if you're talking about the supposed apocalypse, then you're in fear because it's not real. It's apocalypse for some people. Apocalypse means truth anyway, thinning of the veil and all that. All that is for that side. Put it out there, fear mongering, so I don't listen to all that rubbish. Thank you very much. Yeah, just breathe. Hi. So I'm going to pull a card because I'm going. It was just a short one about that film, and it's really good, and I'll shout it out again in a minute in case any of you want to go and check it out. I will be bringing some, doing some jewellery. This is one I did ages ago, and this is a little real flower here. A little dragonfly on it. The thing is, if you're coming from anything, from religion that is saying it's the apocalypse, it's the end of days, and you're watching crap on YouTube of these people that pump this out, High Tapper 77, it's not. The apocalypse doesn't mean the end of the world. It's more like the end of their world and new beginnings. It does not mean that if you actually look the word up. They didn't jump, by the way, I just wasn't looking what I was doing. It's to put you in fear, basically. Fear-mongering. Manifestation is high. Manifestation's very high. You've got to believe in it. That's what it's about. Got to believe. Right. It's the unveiling. I'll read it out in case anyone hasn't looked it up, but we know. Revelation, an unveiling or unfolding of things not previously known and which could not be known apart from the unveiling, you know. Veil's very thin and it will be coming down. The apocalypse, visions of the end of times as revealed by an angel or a heavenly messenger. It's the unveiling of what's been hidden. Always been there. But it's not. People think, it's the apocalypse. It's the end of the world. It's like, no, it's not. The end of their world as they know it, because they knew this time would come. Well, I'm sorry, Dr. Song, but if you're certain it's the end of the world, you're in negativity, that's where you'll be going then. That's all I can say. If that's what you believe, then that's what you believe. I can't help you. You've got to believe it. If you don't believe good things are coming, they won't. You put negativity out, it bounces right straight. It's like a mirror. It reflects and comes back down again. Just saying. Stop watching crappy things that make you believe the end of times is coming, because it isn't. Yeah, I've been in the sun. That's why I've got no foundation on again. I've been in the sun. Yeah. Naps are really good. You need to breathe more. You need to watch good stuff. Yeah. Oh, that's just fell out. I turned it off because I've had all these new names and I've never been, and they're kind of like bots. I've had bots. They all come in like, nee. Because they know you're telling the truth, Fifth, so, yeah. Oh, talking about mirrors, the artist, didn't I just say about those of us that create, and it's a woman, those of us that create, they steal our ideas. The Queen of Stones. Funny that. Because in the, I don't know if it was Infinity Wars, was it the 6 stones or the 7 stones? Coming in Manchester on Thursday. Oh, is he? Where at? And then we've got the 6 of Mirrors. I'll just read these out because these are the new ones I've got with the book, which have got different meanings to these ones. 6 of Stones is earthly, I think. 6 of Stones is earth, so let's have a look. Yeah, well, that's how you've got to stay, Dr. Song. Don't go watching people that are pumping crap out, because it's to put you in fear. If you're in fear, you're feeding that energy. We know. No. Like I said, go and look up the word apocalypse and you'll see it's something completely different. It's the end of the world, their world that they were bringing in. The world is the end of the world as they know it. Their world that they were bringing in, new world order, being brought down. The end of their world. It's the beginning of a new world, a new way of thinking, a new way of being, unity, all that good stuff. Yeah, but if you think negative, you'll only attract negative things. It's hard, but you've got to keep working on it. So just let me read this out that I just said then. See, I said mirrors. Queen, the artist. Don't watch all the false crappy stuff on YouTube. It's rubbish. Puts you in fear. Good job, Fifth. Me too, Lionel Nation. Lionel Nation, don't like him anymore. Got onto Q, liked him, and then he just started waffling on about, oh, this is never going to happen, oh, Q and all this, and I sort of turned. So, now I don't watch him anymore. I used to watch him, but I don't watch him anymore. I'm not saying he's, whatever, but I don't watch him anymore. It doesn't interest me anymore. At all. A bit like Alex Jones at the beginning, but you know what he is, so, you have to drop off some people. Right, there's the mirrors. Let me find the 6 of mirrors and the stones. Stones, right, let me find the stones. Stones. Where's that? Can't find it. Mirrors. Find it. Right. We are the phoenix rising from the ashes. You know the burnings and that, ashes rising from the ashes. Sorry, I'm just trying to find. I don't know why I can't find it. Stones. Right, 4 stones. Stones. Right, that's really weird. Oh, it might be at the front actually. Because this book's different. Okay. Maybe not. Sorry guys, can't find this. I need to find it. Where is it? Oh, Cosmic Consciousness. Might read that. Oh, Nikola Tesla. I didn't know that was in this book. This isn't that a card. I'll find it in a minute. If you want to find the secrets of the universe, think in terms of energy, frequency and vibration. Nikola Tesla. And by the way, Scotus's film, little bit that he's put out about the time machine, it says Nikola at the top because it's the Tesla car, I think, but it's quite funny. Sorry, I need to find this. Ooh, what's this here? Oh yeah. Is that endearing platitude or scientific fact? Well, it's both a human beings we can describe as microcosm, the living parts of a greater whole. But in reality, we are not only connected to all other living parts, but to the totality of the whole, which exists in the centre of our being, with the great cosmic woman. When the great cosmic woman appeared to Anne, bearing that was the essence of her message, by centering ourselves and tuning our consciousness, we became one with all the information contained in the cosmos. We are both microcosm and macrocosm. Yeah, big and small and big. Right, sorry, I'm just going to find this. Right, I'll find it in a minute. So I'll read the 6 of Mirrors a little bit. I haven't read this one. I'll come into chat in a minute. Chrysalis opens the portal to ancestral communication and mediation through synchronicity, dreams and memories. The benevolent, I can never say that word, sorry, and empowering spirits of the ancestors, yes, are always eager to help us discover our personal pathways to enlightenment. Isn't that what's happening? Everyone has loving ancestors who wish to see their future generations flourish. Boom. The water in the pools of visions flow from an ancient holy well beneath the shrine. The gentle folk built a community altar to the ancestors inside the shrine. They hope will encourage us to nourish meaningful ancestral relationships in our homes. In return, the ancestors bestow motivation to preserve in the quest to attain our highest goals. Brilliant. And then I just need to find this last one. You know what, you're so right. I feel a sense of relief and like the part is over as last night and today. Yeah, well, 5th, I saw that you were going through, through like the words gather. Well, Easter, rebirth, things are changing. Being rebirthed again in a, you know. Let me see if I can find this because it's, it's at the back, I think. I think it's at the back. Yeah, it's at the back, right. Where is she? There it is, found it. What's it say? I'll read all this out actually. We know I'm a bit dyslexic, so we'll see how this goes. The artist, Muse of the Stones. Needless to say, the artist is dear to my heart. My inspiration for her was Jacques, Louis David's portrait of Charlotte Dogny or something? A very atmospheric painting of a young girl in a beautifully sunlit room. The butterfly. I love butterflies. Seen loads of them. The butterfly seemed the perfect companion for our artist chrysalis. By its very definition indicates a preparatory or transitional state where we are presented with the magic trio of transitions. The artist painting the birth of the butterfly, because that's what's happening, and the personal growth one experiences with the chrysalis tarot. It's only fitting that the Muse of the Stones is an artist, of course, a creator. As a group artist, including singers, dancers, and even writers. In fact, all the 9 Greek Muse would be called artists in the chrysalis. I don't even know what that says. An artist creates beauty for beauty's sake. A muse creates creativity, energy that inspires that beauty. Energy. The artist may symbolize a real person, or she may represent a spiritual force in your life that compels you to create for your own enjoyment and for others as well. Artists are natural healers. Oh yes, because the energy's in it, folks. Are natural healers. Their beautiful creations, unique knowledge, and the adept skill in the performing arts focus the mind's eye on the present moment. Beauty steals attention from the ruminating or something efforts to fix past problems, which is wasted energy. As spirit guide and familiar to the artist, the butterfly symbolises an ability to appreciate beauty from many perspectives. Butterfly eyes cast 1,000 lenses of joy on readings to help you appreciate the beauty that surrounds the present moment. Lovely. And that's why I say they steal the creative of us creators, like in the film Upside Down, and they use it to get richer, not supporting us, the real people who create. What else was I going to say? Something that was said in there. Oh. Something about symbolism, I can't remember what it was. I've been supporting you via the algorithm longer than you may think. Have you? I don't get what you're saying. Me or 5th? So that was really good, but I'm going to pick another one to make it 3. So is it? Oh, send Dr. Song a hug. Ask to get a hug off the universe. I'm never alone, you know. Oh, I didn't get 1, I got 2. Nine of Mirrors, water. And the core star, the Knight of Spirals. So I'll read these out and then I'm going to go. I want to go and watch the film or do what I'm going to do. So 18 in the house. Knight of Spirals. Got a pirate on it. We're taking it back. We're being pirates. So we're being pirates. Oh, there he is. You're welcome. Tommy at Wivenshaw. Okay. I'll be watching out for that. Oh, the Pirates of the Caribbean. Oh, the core star or whatever it says hails from the golden age of piracy, because we have been working on maritime law, haven't we? That some people don't know. We've not been on land law. Let's get that right for the fact. As does as does pop culture's distilled image of pirates as rum-soaked buccaneers. But the corsair symbolises a longing for adventure and escape we all share. Yes, we are the pirates. We do. He champions free souls who refuse to bound to convention. Yeah, us. They don't like us because the ones that we want to speak out, we don't want to be part of the system. Pirates weren't part of the system, were they? We're all pirates who are always keeping a good lookout. The corsair, whatever it said, I don't know what it was, foresees sudden and dramatic change. The parrot familiar keeps him alert at all times. I've got a parrot. Read it. Sorry. Look out for where does it say the parrot? Keeping a good lookout. Unsees sudden and dramatic change. Because as parrot familiar keeps him alert to all times. In reading, they remind you also to keep a good lookout for signs and omens, which I have talked about. Of course, our self-confidence may make him seem obnoxious at times, but the troop ignores it and depends upon him a great deal. He easily interrupts subtleties others fail to grasp. That reminds me of Trump, because he might come across as obnoxious, but he ain't, is he? No, taking it all back, just saying. Why, little lovely Melania goes round the world doing all the nurturing stuff, you've got the mouth organ at the front, but it's needed. Then you've got the feminine divine in the background doing all the nice stuff. So, a bit of ooh-ah and a bit of la-la. Don't know why I just said that, but anyway. Oh, I lived on a boat many, many times. Matey. Yeah, well, we've been on maritime law. We're on sea laws. Then you think of Atlantis, that makes you laugh, doesn't it? We've been on sea laws, not land laws. The monarchy and all that. We know. A lot of us know. I'll just pull one from the universe deck. Oh, you just can't write this stuff, can you, really? You just can't write it. Don't forget in, what's it called? Pirates of the Caribbean, the Kraken's in that as well. And the boat that tips upside down in the upside down world and comes out the other end like waters above, waters below. It's all there. Nothing new under the sun, but it's all there. No wonder I've just loved fantasy films. Ooh la la. Always had a resonation to stuff. Always thought different. Yeah, I love Pirates of the Caribbean. It's got the Kraken in it, plasma. You've got the boat on Land's End, World's End, where I think the water and it goes, and then they come up in another world, don't they? As above, so below, and all that. Just saying, it's all there. In every film going, but different story, but same thing. I just love watching it. Anybody got a boat I can borrow? Yeah, wow, let's all get a boat. Who wants to be on the Dolly Roger? Who's coming on Dolly Roger? Who's sailing the seas with me? Who wants to be on my pirate ship? Let's go. Let's go and rob from the rich and give to the poor. Come on, who's coming? Are you on board? The Dolly Roger. Oh my God. Sorry. Oh! 3 fell out. JFK Jr. is coming as well. You know he likes boats. Oh yeah. Boom. Oh my God, I make myself laugh. Oh. The moment I realign with love, clear direction is presented to me. Exactly. It looks like the pink moon the other day. When I think I've surrendered, I surrender more. Boom, yeah, and the boom's off a boat, isn't it? A pirate boat's got a boom on it. Part on a boat is called a boom. I do whatever it takes to get closer to consciousness. True. So all aboard the Dolly Roger. Oh my God, we're off to Antarctica. Are you coming? Because Trump's got a big icebreaker, so who wants to come on the Dolly Roger? Oh my God, I'm having that one. That's what I'm saying now, right? All aboard the Dolly Roger. Let's go. I'll come and pick you up. I'll start sailing. I'll get all you lot in America and wherever the rest of you are, and we'll travel around the world picking everyone up, and we'll go to a new world. Yeah, we're going anyway, but you know, anyone coming? We'll go and set our new colony off somewhere. Told you, Dave said if he wins a lottery, we're doing Dolly World, remember? Yeah, all aboard the Dolly Roger. Actually, Finn did say that I was Noah, which was quite hilarious. And the funny thing as well, that I always forget is, I'm a Pisces, he's a Pisces, I forget he's a Pisces, and I didn't know he was a Pisces. I know that sounds daft, I just didn't even click on when he was born, and called him Finn, Finn, Finny fish. Fish have got fins. I just think it's quite funny. But you know what Pisces are like? Sea, Neptune, water. Emotional, like water, moving. Oh, it makes me laugh. Are you coming as well? Yep, all you positive people can get on. I'm ready, willing and able. So what are you bringing with you? What weapons? Mind you, we've all got powers, haven't we? So, you know. Set up home in Antarctica. Yeah, maybe in that inner Earth, maybe. The caverns in Atlantis. Looks very beautiful with all the crystals inside. Still got the sun there and everything. My son is Noah, and I'm on the cusp of Aquarius. It just turned over on the 20th. February the 20th. Yeah, he said, Mummy, you're Noah. I was like, Noah what? I don't read the Bible to him or anything. He was like, you're Noah. I was like, oh. But then I thought maybe it's because I always go, I know. How do you know that, Mummy? I'm like, I know. We all know. That's why I say, you know, when they say heart, it's here, you feel it here. You don't feel it where you think your heart's there, you actually feel it here. That's why you go like that to your chest. You go, breathe. You always go like that. Wing. I'm bringing telepathy and manifestation. Definitely. I'm thinking that a lot. I keep putting things out there and things keep happening because it's very thin. I keep thinking, oh, maybe this will happen. And then it happens and then I'm like, oh, I knew this about this person. Then when I find out, I'm like, So, yeah. It's all good, isn't it? Virgo. Oh, I get on with Virgos. I get on with a lot of people. I'm just quite down to earth. You want to use that word. So I'm going to go. I'm just bringing positivity. That's all I want to bring, you know. So if you're interested in what I was talking about, the films I've just watched this weekend are Guardians of the Galaxy, hilarious. I love Drax. I love all of them in it. They're all hilarious. Infinity Wars, can't wait for Endgame. Their Endgame, by the way. and I've just watched Aquaman, brilliant. I can't believe the gold and green and it was 5th. Remember when I said I was thinking the colour gold and green? Oh my god, he came out in gold and green. With the what's it called? The thingamajiggy? The fork. 3, Trinity. And then I've just watched Upside Down, which was brilliant. And now I'm going to watch, I think, if I get a chance, Glass. So yeah. I'm vibing on this ship. Good. We can sing, what's a pirate song? What's a pirate song? Like the Goonies and One-Eyed Willie. One-Eyed Willie. What do they say in that? I can't remember. The Goonies was a great film though. One-Eyed Willie. Yeah. We don't know what to sing. We have to make one up. Row, row, row your boat gently down the street. Maybe I should make one up. You know, with the Q poem. I think I should read the Q poem before I go. I'm thinking a lot about the green dolly. A whole lot. When I asked for a colour, it came in my head the other week, green and gold. When I saw him in green and gold at the end, I was like, oh my god, green and gold. Aurora Boreal, yeah. I was talking about Archangel Raphael, I think it is, green and gold. But I was like, yeah. Bringing them two worlds together, he said in the film. Bringing the son of the land and the king of the sea. And he was called Arthur. Coincidence, he was called King. He'd be King Arthur. Like I said, connections to Trump, the Round Table, knighted not by the monarchy, by the way, if anyone knows what I'm talking about. Oh my god. Yeah, green. So, I'm feeling the need to, hang on a minute, the green man, yeah, and there's a green woman as well. Sorry, I just had to skid across the floor. I've got the song, I've had this song in my head for weeks and I don't know why, and it's that, I've got a brand new combine harvester and I'll give you the key. Do, make farmers great again. That's all I'm saying. I'm going to read the Q poem because I feel like it, so I'm going to have to make up a Dolly Roger poem, a funny one. I think that's what I'll have to do. So I'm going to read this. On your body. Yeah, right, so for any of you who are new, I've written this last year. Someone was asking about the JFK Jr. picture. I am getting it printed next month in May, so I will be selling it. Right, where is it? Oh my god. Are you ready? It's still written out in scruff, so I need to write this out and print this as well. So, we all came together by the letter Q, picked up the breadcrumbs, researched and knew what to do. The movement of truth from dark to light. We are all Q, and we, the people, will fight for our freedom, our families and our rights to live in a world rid of evil. It's all for our kids. So we ride on the Q train with POTUS and R, so let's unite together and shout hurrah. The plan of the elites, sky is falling down, they never thought she'd lose, they are such clowns. So the rise of the people, like the rise of the sun, is light to the world to show us the way. Truth is here and it's here to stay. This time will be told for years to come. History we are making, and we were all part of it. It's been so much fun. We've laughed, we've cried, we've wobbled at times, but we stayed strong and stayed on the ride. This time is now, where we go on, we go all. Patriots of the world, we win, they fall. And that was thank you to Q, Patriots, POTUS, R. I think I put, you set us free to be who we truly are, we the people. Taking it back, folks. So, yes, I remember I stepped into the new world in the shower. Yeah. I think it's like heart energy, it's green as well, you know, heart energy with the core, Mother Earth, core, heart, yeah. You know, when you get rattled to the core, you feel it in your core, that's her core. Green, earth, heart chakra, whatever you want to call it. Yeah. Is that your cue? Is that your Q needs to post this? I know. If you're listening, you need to post my poem. You know I did it ages ago. You're watching. Santa's watching who's naughty and nice. We know I made this up in the kitchen. It's mine. You need to put it out there. I know I'd die if he put that on, but I think he should. Not being big-headed, I just think he should because I think it's... Share it to the world because I actually think it was quite good. And it came out of my head. And it would be great. He's put a lot of stuff out, Patriots have done. It'd be brilliant because then it'd big up the UK. Whoop whoop. There's people in the UK. They know there's people in the UK that are on it. So Revel, get on it. Revel, if you're there, next time you go to the rally, write that out and give it whoever and say, look, you've got a patriot in the UK who's made a poem. Did it ages ago. But yeah, it was pure love. Yeah, great poem, boom. Yeah, I did it in the kitchen last year. I don't know, can't remember, but it's all there recorded, you know. Yeah, and then obviously just out of the thingy came, you know, when I was talking about JFK Jr. came the little scribble that I did, but then I framed it. So I said I will sell it with watermarks and all on it, but it was just naturally done dead quick. But you know, in the moment, in the energy of JFK Jr., which is magical. And then see, it's all scruffily written. It's just still here, all in scruff in the many notebooks that I've got when I was proper down those rabbit holes with Q. And then came up the other end, and that's why I said I don't have to look at it all now because you can see it's all unraveling and it's great to watch and sit back with your popcorn. But I will be getting that printed out as well. But Q can throw it out there if he wants to. I'd be well like chuffed, as in I have stayed on course, on track, trusted the plan, stayed true to the core. What's the other word? Stayed consistent, mad but consistent with being faithful to the plan, if you know what I'm saying. So when I truly believe in something, I stay faithful to it, no matter if no trolls have been coming on, which they did ages ago. Don't seem to get that many anymore. I'm faithful person if I believe in something. So, you know, won't get paid off like some people have on YouTube because they think more about the money and greed. You'll be getting seen for what you are, folks. Don't think you can hide because you can't. Just want to say that out there. Sell the two. Yeah, I might sell the two together. Yeah, I might do it as a combo because it's part of the same thing, and I don't think they were done that far apart from each other. Making me feel like, yeah, I think I should. I think they'd be doing good as a combo together because it, especially to Q fans, because it was for Q, and it's not that thing like I said before. People go, "Ooh, shouldn't be making money off Q." No, there's people making money off Q who don't actually believe in Q. They're just doing it because they see it as, oh, a lot of people are on this. It doesn't mean they necessarily believe it. I do, and that's why they're still in scruff. and that's why that isn't sold. But I think, yes, I should, you know, being a patriot, you know. So anyway, yeah, Alice in Wonderland was in, yeah, well that's all out there, isn't it? Yeah, tripping on the movie still, exactly. Nothing new under the sun, but great how they do the interpretations in many different ways in many different films, but the same thing. So yeah, so I'm going to go. I'm going to see if I can go and catch up with that film. And I shall see you soon. And if I manage to watch this film tonight or this week, I'll give you my spin on it. I just love doing it anyway. Anyone who's in chat or comes on after with the apocalypse syndrome, just chill out, hold strong, you know. Better things are here. There's already here, but you'll start seeing changes. Things that are on the news at the minute is all distraction and this, that and the other and stuff, pumping the wrong stuff up because they don't want you to see what's really going on. Yeah, no, they don't want you to see what's really going on. But it's tough because it's here and it's not going nowhere, you know. So when JFK Jr. shows up, that will be a huge moment for me. I mean, we've seen him, but when the actual big reveal comes, because we've seen reveal, but when the big one comes out, party time, whoop whoop, party time, whoop whoop. Oh yes, it'll be a huge facet coming back into. Yep, can't wait. I can feel it bubbling. It's like, ooh, you know. Yeah, Marilyn. Yeah. Well, if anyone remembers way back when, I did the breakdown on the shop that was on Facebook by Vincent Fusca, another Vincent Fusca. Had no money on it, advertising what the clothes were, and I saw all the signs in that shop, and then the shop got taken down. Marilyn Monroe was in the background, John Lennon was in the background, pieces were put up round it like a death scene, because they were murdered. Yeah, they were. And random flowers on the floor in the shop. There was a big blow-up world hanging, because When the World Turns is what got broken into when JFK got shot. There was a top hanging up saying the 45th president. There was loads in it. There was a phoenix, a blue one I think it was, where the phoenix rising from the ashes burning at the minute, innit? Ashes. Which makes me wonder about Infinity Wars, when they got rid of the people, the Georgia Guidestones, and the baddie sort of killed them off, and people just sort of disintegrated and didn't exist anymore, but they turned into ash, rising from the ashes. Marilyn Monroe. I've got Marilyn Monroe on my wall in my bedroom. We know some people say, oh, she was this, that and the other. Yeah, but, you know, that's why when I do my makeup, I normally have a beauty spot here because over a freckle because of Marilyn Monroe. That's why I always do cat eyes, because of Marilyn Monroe. Oh, you just reminded me, Sweet Sea, before I go. I will help you I'll help you to get that out. Here, Dolly. Something about Marilyn Monroe, in fact. Huge download on it. She saw, she went to a hangar apparently and saw something, you know, and she was going to bring it out. That's why they murdered her, you know, with the. I know it's all about, oh yeah, was she having an affair with the Kennedys? Yeah, but also she saw something. Yeah, going to bring it out. Yeah, we need to do. You need to try and get on Skype again. Just let me go and get the picture. I'm in one of their moods. Hidden across the floor like a kid. Remember I did this painting weeks and weeks ago, and I couldn't think what it was. Twin flame, not as a relationship. Twin flame, masculine, feminine, divine, masculine, divine, energy merging. This is mine. What is that? DNA. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You remember when I just left it? I was like, oh, I don't know what to do. Maybe it'll have a face. No, it's just the energy. Ooh. Oh! I didn't realise that was greenish and it's a heart, you know. Heart. So, just saying. Is that your... Hang on. Is that your Skype? Is that your Skype name? Come on, I'll find you. Ooh. You guys, maybe it's just all of us left because I haven't been running into all that many people. Laugh out loud past 2 days. It's honestly kind of a little bit weird just saying. You mean a lot of people that are missing from chat and stuff? Because a lot of people aren't getting notifications. You know? Dolly, GTG, sorry, bye. What's GTG? Got to go. Oh, got to go. Bye, Tapper. I'll see you soon. Bye. You playing pool tonight? Yeah, we've all been kept in the loop. A bloody washing machine. But Fifth, is that your Skype name? Oh, like I said, I'll just go over the films again. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, or both of them anyway. Infinity Wars, Aquaman, and what did I say it was? Upside Down. Also, I've seen something on Netflix called As Above, So Below, where Tomb Raiders find something out on the underground, and all after I'm watching that one, I get messages that will eventually fade to dust and others will be completely deleted from existence. Yeah. It's all within us, though. We keep the codes inside and all that, so it's never ever gone, is it? It's to keep us confused. It is to keep us confused, definitely. Yeah. I think this thing's fading from life as well. It's like they're not real. Well, they're not real, you know. But yeah, so I'm going to go, because I said that about probably 10,000 hours ago, and have enjoy the rest of your day, night or evening or whatever it is, and check out them films. You'll love Upside Down. What did I say it's called? Not Upside Down. It's called Upside Down. The poem and the painting, Dolly, will help you get it out. Yeah, I'll have to. That's why I said I'm going to sort it out in May. Sorry, it's called the Upside Down World. Upside Down World? No, the film's not called the Upside Down World, is it? Oh, let me get it right. Glass. I'm going to go and watch now, and the one I've just watched was called Upside Down World. I think I'm just going to check. Upside Down. No, it's... Yeah, Upside Down. It's not called the Upside Down World. The Upside Down, and it's a drama fantasy that came out in 2012. So Upside Down, and then there's a film called Glass as well. But the Upside Down is very interesting. I'm watching Endgame on Friday. Oh, I'm going to go and watch it at some point. Can't wait. I said to my sister, I'm dragging you with me. I'm dragging somebody with me. I need to go and watch it. So, yeah. So, I'll catch you all soon. Enjoy. Bye. Love you all in chat. You're brilliant. Bye.